CrowdStrike confirmed that they have fired a suspicious insider who allegedly shared internal info with a hacker collective. The hacker group, known as Scattered Lapses Hunters, which combines members of several known hacking groups, posted screenshots in a Telegram channel that appeared to show CrowdStrike's internal dashboards, including a link to an employee's Okta SSO panel. The insider reportedly shared pictures of their screen externally. CrowdStrike says their systems were never compromised and that no customer data was affected. The group claimed they used a third-party vendor, Gainsight, as a route to access CrowdStrike via breach of that vendor's system, but CrowdStrike denies this route led to a breach. Why do we care? It wasn't a remote attacker hacking in. It was actually someone inside who helped, which is something we talked about last week and a core risk in enterprise security. The allegation here included that a vendor was used as an access path. We have discussed this time and time again, month over month. A lot of the large incidents that we've discussed are between me and you have included third-party risk. And then public claim of compromise versus actual compromise. So the hackers claim to have compromised CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike says that they did not. And with that conflicting narrative, that matters from a trust perspective, from a brand perspective, from an incident response perspective, from a stock perspective. So the kind of data that was shared, those dashboards and those SSO panels, means that insider obviously had access to some highly sensitive systems, which is the kind of thing that you watch for in those zero trust architectures. Mm-hmm. So they were terminated last month after an internal investigation concluded screen pics were shared externally. The attacker group claimed to have paid the insider $25,000 for access/authentication cookies. CrowdStrike says that their systems were never breached and that they turned the incident over to law enforcement. One of the things that I was just kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about here was that when we think about like the mitigations that we can actually put in place, obviously threat monitoring, doing some sort of blocking of screenshotting or sensitive screens be shared. There are DLP policies that you can use that can block screenshots. You have watermarks on those internal dashboards. You can disable copy and paste for sensitive apps. And then, of course, you have, specific restrictions you can put in place from a VDI perspective. But a lot of leaks happen when someone just snaps a picture of their laptop or a screen. And DLP can help kind of curve that. So if you do snap the picture, it might say Cybershortieee on that watermark to show that it was you. It was you who released it. It was your account. The watermark has your name on it. We know exactly who did it.
Yeah, so the taking picture thing has always been...
No, it's going to get worse, sir.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's always been the area of, like, I always bring it up in interviews because I was like, iPhone, as great as me taking a picture and being able to copy text is, it's a big insider risk hazard because it's nothing you can do to stop me from taking that picture on my personal phone.
Yeah.
And I can copy straight. Now, all the stuff that you copy may not be one-to-one, but all you got to do is look at it. And so that's one of the things where maybe you put a certain policy in to say, hey, if you're going to access this system information, you admit to having your webcam on the whole time, so we're watching what you do while you do this.
I get it though. I'm not mad at it, but that's a lot, but I get it.
Yeah, but I mean,
I like the
remember,
watermark.
hold on. When did you just say, hey, forget the inconvenience?
No, facts. That's why I said I don't like it, but I get it.
The watermark part is fine if you screenshot it internally from the computer, but I'm talking about...
No, on your phone.
Yeah.
Facts, yeah.
I'm looking at you like using your own phone to do it. Hey, and if you try to just cover the thing, we're going to say, hey, we cannot see we got this software that say we do not detect a real person. And I know people are going to try to use like AI and cutouts and like, it's going to be a lot where people do. It's going to be a chess match of how do we figure that. But that's the only thing I think of when people work remotely is like, hey, you have to do that.
That's why they want people in the office.
It still can happen in the office.
It can.
You got people,
it's just a real quick.
I remember before leaving one of my other jobs, a person was getting ready to leave. And so they said, you know what, I'm finna just print all the stuff out from the printer. So they printed all the stuff out and left with it.
They need to put some DLP in place.
Well, I mean, it was, but the thing is, it depends. I don't know what they printed, but it's no crime to use the printer in the office.
It's not a crime, but if you're seeing all confidential things,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't think we knew what it was until. So I helped them append like a Splunk search with whatever they were printing out. So it showed whatever it's printed out. And so that after that, I don't know what happened with the investigation.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Even that, like sometimes you can't beat old-fashioned. I'm just going to print it out and go.
But also, the moral to this story is that this can happen to anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Like anyone. It literally anyone. So what does the future look like to prevent things like this from happening? Obviously, we don't have the answers, but I'm just saying, food for thought.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, for sure.